Welcome back to your daily dose. They call me Dr. Robert, and I'm happy to hear it. They call her Susan. I bet she's happy to hear that. You
Shaky.
know, that song you're familiar with, the Beatles, Dr. Robert. It's off the Revolver album.
Probably if I heard it, but not by the name.
It's not a major hit, but it's a very Beatles song. It's very once you hear it, you're like, of course,
Of
it's
course.
them. It sounds like them. It's John singing. I think it may be featured in in what is the show Love
Oh,
on the Strip.
uh-huh.
So, which is just that's one of my all-time favorite shows. It's so
Sure. Yeah.
beautiful.
I'm happy to
But
say I saw that, but it was years ago.
yeah, I think I've seen it 3 times, and I would see it 3 more quite happily. So speaking of this, just because it's come up, I've had a number of people, say to me, and it probably will be the song at Jam for Joy this week. Bob Camper was the first one to bring it up, but several people since have said, "Oh, Dr. Robert." And it has this iconic thing, and boy, to have any affiliation with the Beatles is pretty cool.
Hey.
Here's the interesting thing. I'm going to give you listen to some of the lyrics right here, and then we'll talk about the meaning because it's interesting.
Okay.
It says, "Ring my friend, I said you'd call Dr. Robert. Day or night, he'll be there anytime at all. Dr. Robert, Dr. Robert. You're a new and better man. He helps you understand. He does everything he can, Dr. Robert.
Wow.
Take a drink from his special cup, Dr. Robert. Dr. Robert, he's a man you must believe helping anyone in need. No one can succeed like Dr. Robert. Well, you're feeling fine. Well, he'll make you Dr. Robert." Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
You can hear just that, and it sounds quite glowing and kind of applicable to, what I try to present in some ways. The meaning pretty definitely behind it is that this is a drug dealer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Working for he's a national health doctor dispensing pharmaceuticals.
And in that era, that's exactly how everybody would have interpreted it. However,
Yeah.
being uh, your class where you evolved and worked so hard, and we heard about your pursuit of this academic degree the whole time, right? So to us, it's like it's like the lyrics fit in a straight, you know,
I know.
it's so that's why now I understand. That's why you got the PhD, so that you could have that song and have all of us.
That's it.
That's the only reason you went through all that.
See you
I
later,
get
folks. Good night.
it. Thanks for doing that for us. Oh my
Thanks,
gosh.
John Lennon, for writing it. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, it's funny because we play in artistic and creative strokes with both storytelling and improvisation, and there is a song that does that, and we talk about that, about finding meaning, right, in our own lives, and finding meaning in our stories, and it takes analysis, it takes thought, it takes each other. That's why that refrain, "I need you," is such a big deal, right? Because none of this matters from a sage on the stage, listen to me type of thing. It doesn't work. And,
Well, it's not who you are. It's
well, yes, you're right about that. And it's not what improv is. I see people try to use it that way. It's not that they can't be successful in the way that fast food can't be considered food. Um, it's just not the form in my opinion, its greatest usage. Much the same way as storytelling can be used to tell really cheap and easy, sell them, bang them, whatever type of stories. And it can also be used to transform the world. It can be used in the Joseph Campbell model to heal us all as one. So this is where it fits my deepest roots, my Taoist Buddhist beliefs about being in line, the work with the mind, the body, the soul, the planet, the people. This all fits. That's Dr. Robert Cochran.
yeah. And it feels like that stuff leaks out all the time in your teaching. It's some maybe you mentioned that some this or that came from this or that study that you've done in the past, and maybe you don't mention it, but there's a consistency in who you are that comes out in your teaching. And that's what's so special to me about the Axe method.
Well,
And we were talking a little while ago about experiencing it, and we probably need to start a whole new dose so we can finish that conversation, because yeah, I asked the question and you wouldn't answer it, so
Well, good. I look forward. That's a cliffhanger. We'll see you on the next dose.